Siri, ask Pete Hegseth a question.
Your message to Pete Hegseth says a question.
Okay.
Okay.
Siri, who is Pete Hegseth?
Oh, boy.
All right, let's talk about
That doesn't recognize a female voice.
Let's talk about the Democrats and the media with this coronavirus, and they're making it political. And did you see this headline? This is a headline in the New York Times op-ed. Let's call it Trump virus. If you're feeling awful, you know who to blame.
Yeah, I mean, it's the absolute height of irresponsibility, but it's also the natural place where we knew Democrats would go. And listen, I don't want to say this. It's not, I don't relish the reality, but you start to feel, you really do, watch the Democrats, watch the media, you start to feel like they're rooting for coronavirus to spread. And I don't say that flippantly. I really don't. But they're rooting for it to grow. They're rooting for the problem to get worse. They're rooting for mysteries, unknown cases, quarantines, towns, for it to become an absolute national crisis for one reason and one reason alone. They have yet to find a reason to try to drag down the presidency of Donald Trump. And because this could be a national crisis, it already is grabbing international headlines. If it takes hold in the United States of America, even though it is not the fault of Donald Trump, they will try to pin it to him like his Katrina moment and make it political. And so a headline like this lays bare their intentions because we know it already. They just won't say it. So I think it's important to say it because we know it's in the backs of the minds of a lot of Democrats and the backs of the minds of a lot of us who watch how this is playing out.
So the CD, one of the things that is false is they said that the president cut back the budget on the CDC. That is not true. Even the AP just wrote about that today. The other thing is you have a situation where I've never remembered this in Congress before. They're mad at the president for not asking for more money. So they want him to ask for more money, but they don't say what he's not spending it on that bothers them so much. So they're saying, you better take more money. They've twisted themselves into a pretzel.
Well, of course they have. You know, as you've mentioned on the program already today, don't let a good crisis go to waste. We don't know what they're going to spend it on. We should be intentional about how we spend it. Right. And that's what the administration is doing. Yet Democrats will always ask for a higher number because, yet again, they want a bludgeon to hit the president for. Frankly, at this moment, the difference between $2 billion and $8 billion, I mean, I hate to say it as someone who cherishes the taxpayer money we give away that the government confiscates from us. What's the difference in the face of this crisis? So probably better to take the talking point away from them. But we should be pointing the finger exactly where it should be, which is at China, which has not contained this, which ultimately, how did it manifest? Where is it going? And how do we contain ourselves? And that becomes something we should all agree on, not panic about, and support the administration as it attempts to keep us safe.
And the president did say if we need more money, if we run out of that money, then we'll ask for more.
Exactly. Then money's not the issue here. It is a political talking point for Democrats to use against him.
By the way, I just like to say this. Tom Steyer just emailed this out, and the headline is coronavirus could be Trump's Katrina. Called it a total failure, his response to it so far, with no deaths and 60 cases.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say, Brian. No deaths. Without any... What do you say? What do you say other than you know where they're going? Their hatred is blinding. And ultimately,
how sick is it? And the economy's down right now because of the coronavirus. They're probably, the market is. They're probably jumping for joy.
But you know how much they hate this president.
I know.
They're cheering. I can't believe I'm on national television saying that Democrats are cheering for a virus because they hate Donald Trump so much. Well.